Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Nabil Halim, and my name is 221-142-1097. And today I would like to presenting about morphology. What is morphology, and what's inside of the morphology itself? So let's start begin. Okay, what is in the inside of presentation? Okay, so the presentation consists of definition, morpheme, and the conclusion. Next. Okay, so the definition of morphology. Morphology is the study of structure of the language, how language created, and what's the pattern of the language itself. So, we will talk about what is the structure of the language. In this case, this is the English language. How can English language it can be created by the humans until now? Okay, so next to the slide. Okay, so uh, morphology consists of the morpheme, how to create of the word, and this is the definition of morpheme. Morpheme is a small unit of the word, and it has meaning. Morpheme consists of free morpheme and a bound morpheme. Okay, next. Free morpheme is the morpheme which can stand alone without bound morpheme. So it has meaning without help from the bound morpheme itself. So it can stand alone with the meaning. For example, is read is a free morpheme, drink is a free morpheme, jump is a free morpheme. Uh, what you can say that it is a free morpheme because it is standalone. The word read, drink, and jump, it is standalone without any another morpheme. And then we move to the bound morpheme. Bound morpheme is the morpheme which cannot stand alone without free morpheme. For example, reader. So read is the free morpheme and er is the bound morpheme. So the er is a bound morpheme. It creates a new meaning, and it's change the meaning and change the word itself. And then let's move to the drinking. Drink is a free morpheme and ing is the bound morpheme. So drink itself is the free morpheme, which is stand alone. And then the bound ing is the bound morpheme. It is cannot stand alone because you need to uh, create it with the another word, and it could be matched. And that's what I'm said. That is the free morpheme and the polymorpheme. So next to the jumping. So jump is the free morpheme and the ing is the polymorpheme. The jump itself is the free morpheme because also it's standalone and it's independently has a meaning without any morpheme, without any polymorpheme, I mean. So in addition, ing itself is the polymorpheme. So it creates jumping as the verb. Okay, so next to the next slide. Okay, because we talk about the polymorpheme, the polymorpheme itself it's divided to the two morphemes, derivational morpheme and inflectional morpheme. So what's the definition of both of the morphemes? Derivational morpheme. Derivational morpheme is the morpheme occur when an adding prefix and suffix create new words with a new meaning. For example, unrecognizable. Un is the derivational morpheme, and recognize is the root, and able is a derivational morpheme. Or it can say un is the prefix, recognize is the root, and able is suffix. And then understandable, understand itself is the free morpheme or the root, and when it adds able, it is a derivational morpheme, or it it is changed to the new meaning when add a suffix. And then we move to the deconstruct. G itself is the derivational morpheme, or we add a suffix d, and then the construct is the root. And then we move to the artist. The art itself, it's a root, and then at the ist, it become a new meaning and a new word and the new meaning, artist. Okay, next to the next slide. So this is the more derivational morpheme. Take a look the example of derivational morpheme. Verb to noun. Read, it become to the reader. Write, it become to writer. And then we move to the verb to adjective. Read, it comes to the readable. Create, it becomes the creative. It is because the rule of the derivational morpheme it is change the meaning to create a new word. We move to the inflectional morpheme. Inflectional morpheme is the morpheme occur when adding suffix it is just change the grammatical form. For example, annoy, it becomes annoying. It is a verb. It changed to the verbing. Elaborate, it become elaborating verb. Function, it became functions noun. The function itself is the singular form, and then become to functions as the plural noun. Green, to the greener, to the greenest is the adjective change form. High, and then the higher, and then highest is the adjective too. So the conclusion is there are so many ways to create a word in this language of the word, but in English itself, it called a morphology, how we can a structure of language, and then in the inside of morphology there are morphemes to create a new word meaning, and then change the word class from the verb to the noun, or verb to the noun, or verb to the adjective, or adjective to the adverb, or or and then etc. I think it is all from my presentation. uh, I hope you guys understand what explained I what I explained it before. And thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.